Hello, and today in this video, I just want to kind of give a bit of background as to who I am and, as to how I got involved with Commission Academy, how I started my affiliate marketing journey, really. So, if you don't know me, my name's Simon Crowe, and I kind of started out working in various call centers, like over 10 years, worked in different call centers, worked different jobs. I was a birthday party host at one point, and then I worked in insurance, in banking, in kind of car manufacturing, just in the call centers. I'm not good at that. You don't want me doing that. What else did I do? I worked in the civil service, I worked at universities, I worked for a while as a salesman. I worked as, all kinds of jobs, but I never was really good at working for other people because, well, I read this book when I was 19. It was a book that you're going to know for sure, Rich Dad Poor Dad, and it kind of got me into the mindset of, working for other people is not how you're going to get rich. You're just working for the people, selling your time for money. It's just going to limit your earnings. It's just, if you want to be successful, and wealthy, then you're going to want to start your own business. So that kind of, got my wheels turning. And another thing you should know as well is that, I'm kind of a crazy guy. I knew when I was 14 exactly what I wanted to do, which was to live in Thailand and serve as a missionary here in Thailand, which is where I am now, by the way. And I knew that from when I was 14. So I was always thinking of a way to kind of fund myself. Initially, the idea was that, people from the church would support me, but I was from a very small church, and they couldn't really afford to support me financially. So that was always a problem too. But yeah, so I'd been working in these call centers, entry-level jobs, not getting paid much. I'd be paying rent and, obviously, having to run a car in the UK is expensive, so I read this Rich Dad Poor Dad book, and it kind of got me thinking, how can I start a business? And I kind of looked at different opportunities like most of us do, and I remember buying this kind of mail order thing about these different business opportunity ideas, like running vending machines and taking photos of houses being built and selling them to the owners, and all these kind of weird little ideas. Some good ideas, but nothing, I didn't really do much with it. What I did decide to do was, while I was working in the call center jobs for years and years, was first kind of business I tried to start was becoming an Amazon merchant and selling second-hand books on Amazon as a merchant. And I did that for a couple of years, and I had about 1,000 books listed at one point. So what I would do was I would go to these different car boot sales, we call them in UK, or tabletop sales, or garage sales, whatever you want to call them, right at the end, and say how much for all these books, and then I'd take them, I'd list them on. The problem with that was it was very hard to scale because a lot of the books, there's so much competition. A lot of the books were going for a penny each, or very small amounts. And you can do very well with Amazon as a book merchant if you're selling kind of books that are rare, or kind of special edition, that kind of thing. But I was just selling random common books, really. So I'd make a little bit on the postage, but yeah, it was a lot of work, but it gave me a taste of what was possible. And I covered my running costs. It was quite good, and I did sell like the whole stock at the end, and that paid for my I think my second year at Bible school. I did 2 years at Bible school here in Thailand, so that was kind of a taste. I tried other things, and then I was looking online because I've always seen the internet as an amazing opportunity, and I've always been able to see the potential. I'm like, wow, there must be a way. I've heard, you always hear stories of other people who are highly successful online. I'm thinking there must be a way. I can see the potential of it. We're all buying stuff online every day. There must be a way. And I kind of fell into a couple of kind of, not scam, I wouldn't call them scams, but they were a bit dodgy, like products. So what I ended up doing one time was like creating a website, and it was the first website I created about health and fitness, and then kind of answering questions on Quora, or and just kind of linking to that and hoping. And I did make a couple of commissions, promoting like protein shakes and stuff, but that was very labor intensive because I'm constantly having to answer questions in Quora, or Quora, however you say it. And then and that didn't really, that's, to me, wasn't, it was, I got the idea of affiliate marketing. I made my first website, but it wasn't kind of the way, it's not a way to build a long-term financial future for yourself. So I did eventually kind of keep looking. I would kind of keep looking every 3 months or so, kind of get scammed, and then just say, okay, it's not worth it. But then I'd always be drawn back to searching things, how to make money online, how to sell things online, that kind of thing. And so a lot of scams out there, a lot of kind of half-baked, not very good or incomplete courses that don't show you the whole process from beginning to end. So I remember one night, it must have been about 2 a.m. I'm sat in a bedroom at my mum's house. I was still living with my mum at that time upstairs, and about 2 a.m. it was dark, it was cold, and I'd seen this kind of promotion video. It must have been a ClickBank product or a Warrior Plus, that type of thing, and it was this guy with his phone on a yacht, and he's saying, I can show you how to make money online, give me a phone, click, 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 see, you've made this amount. And I knew it was a scam, but I just put, is this, can't remember the name of it, is this a scam, or look for a review. And I remember reading the review, and it turned out obviously to be a scam. It's obvious now, but when you're desperate and when you really want it to happen, it's really hard to see, because you just believe what you want to believe, But this guy introduced a program called Wealthy Affiliate, and that was the first kind of affiliate marketing course, legit affiliate marketing course, that kind of showed me in very simple, straightforward ways, this is how it works. This is how, you pick a niche or a topic, and then you pick products that you want to promote as an affiliate that are relevant and that your audience is going to love, and then you create content, you create a website or a YouTube channel, and you naturally and organically link to those products that your audience is going to be interested in. You do the keyword research, of course, and then you buy it and you make a commission. Like, that gave me the whole puzzle, all the pieces of the puzzle. I could see the whole process, and it, most importantly, it made sense to me. It wasn't some crazy, scheme or scam. It's a real, viable business model. So I tried it, and I made my first commission within the first 3 weeks. And I was kind of taken aback by how simple Wealthy Affiliate was, and how jargon free, how it wasn't gimmicky at all, it wasn't spammy or anything. It was just very simple, and Kyle, who's the trainer at Wealthy Affiliate, taught everything in a very simple, understated way. But it made sense, and I was at a time where, at that point, where I was really ready to do it. I hated every minute of those call centers. I hated, and I'd speak to people who've been working in those call centers for 40 years, and I'm like, I would rather die now than be in this call center hooked up to this headset for the next 40 years. That is my idea of hell. Like, no way, that is not the life I want to live. I want to be living full time in Thailand. And during this point as well, I've been back and forth, Thailand, UK, because I go to Thailand, whether it be studying at Bible school or serving at the church, and then I'd run out of money, and I'd have to, because I had to pay my own way and everything, and I'd have to go back and work, save for another year so I could come out for another 6 months. It just wasn't a long-term viable solution, really. So yeah, I kind of stuck to the training, and it's very similar. The Wealthy Affiliate training is very similar to what we teach for free at Commission Academy. We kind of walk you through the whole process of picking a niche, starting your first website, creating content, doing keyword research, all that kind of thing, finding products to promote. So check out the link in the description if you want the free training from myself and Dale, who are both super affiliates, and we'll walk you through it step by step, without the gimmicks, without the jargon, just simple, straightforward, step-by-step training. Some of the stuff I've had to learn the hard way, some of it we've learned through trial and error, but through that initial training I started my first website, and they say, pick a passion, and it's great advice. Pick a niche that you're passionate about, that you know a lot about, that you have expertise in, or something that you're even, wanting to learn more about. So for me, that was kind of church leadership. So I started growchurch.net, I can't even speak, and I started publishing content on a regular basis. So I was still working full time at the time, so I would put in any time I had at the weekends or on the evenings to kind of publish those posts, and I think I got about 50 posts published in about 3 months. And I was really, it seemed like hard work, because when you're not used to writing, it's a skill, right, that you have to kind of develop, and it was like pulling teeth at first, like trying to get blood out of a stone. It was very hard for me to do an even 400 word article. 500 words seemed very difficult. Now I can do 1200. I can't write less than 1500 words on a blog post, but that's another story. I'm rambling a bit, but I kind of stuck with it. And most people give up, after the first couple of weeks, first couple of months, But I did make my first sale after 2 weeks, and I think I sold a Black & Decker juicer on Amazon. Somebody clicked through a link to kind of a Hillsong worship album or something, and they didn't buy that in the end, but they bought a Black & Decker juicer on Amazon, and I made like a $1.20 commission. And I remember it was probably about 3 a.m. again, and I was so happy, so excited, like I was jumping up and down, I was dancing, I was just I can't believe it's my first commission. And they always say, you never forget your first commission, because for me it was like proof of concept. Okay, this isn't just some pie in the sky dream or something that, it actually works. And if I can make $1.20 commission today, I can scale up for sure. So that kind of gave me the motivation to keep going, to keep putting the work in. And it's hard, you know, sometimes when you don't see the results straight away to keep going, but I did. And then I think about the 6 month mark, at this point I was also working for Enterprise Car Hire. I was working from home, you know, when people call you for quotes. I was doing the whole call center thing, but from home this time. And, you know, I was kind of still building up the website. I was seeing the traffic increase, I was seeing the sales increase, and by about the 6 month mark, it was kind of the same as my full-time income. So, and then about the 12 month mark, kind of it was above my full-time income. So, I was earning enough to kind of quit the full-time job, and then I booked, one-way ticket to Thailand. But to be honest, I think I kind of quit that call center job a bit too early. It was a risk. I mean, it paid off. It was a risk that paid off, but it was a risk. I just hated that job so much. I just couldn't, I couldn't keep going with it. So I would advise, make sure that you're in a really good position. Make sure you've got 3 months worth of earnings, or even 6 months before you quit that full-time job, because that's a big step. But for me, I was in that place. I was done working for other people, and I saw it. I had proof of concept. I knew it worked. So I ran with it, and obviously once I got out to Thailand, the cost of living is so much lower. I could live, you can live like a king with it, a couple of $1,000s a month. So yeah, I kept growing that website, and that's still there to this day. And this was like 6-7 years ago now, and I haven't touched that website in about, I'd say 3 or 4 years, and I'm still getting about at least 1,000 people coming to my website a day. Right now, the main monetization method on that is through just ads, so making a couple of $100 a month with ads, but I haven't touched it in 3 or 4 years. So that was my first ever website. I got a taste of success. I saw the whole process. I applied the training and got the results. So after that, I started a few other kind of niches. I wanted to explore a few different, like online business niches, language learning niches, that kind of thing. And again, went through the same process, because once you've gone through the process once, it's a lot easier to do it the second time. That ghost town phase of Google sending traffic, it takes 6 to 9 months, but it's a lot easier once if you put in the work now. Delayed gratification is what we always talk about. I'm going to see the results for sure. And then I set a goal a couple of years ago. I set my goal to be, I'm going to make it as an official super affiliate. So cars going past. That's it. We're in the jungle in the south of Thailand right now, so the motorbikes are very loud. So yeah, I set a goal for myself. I said I want to be a super affiliate with Wealthy Affiliate. I want to, make 300 sales in a year, and I want to make it to they do a Vegas conference where they, an all expenses paid trip to Vegas if you make 300 sales in a year. So I made that my goal. It's good to set goals for yourself. Once you've accomplished this level of income, it's time to start making even bigger goals for yourself. So I worked for 12 months solid, and I accomplished that. I officially became a super affiliate and made it to the Wealthy Affiliate Conference. So and that's where I met Dale, actually, who's another instructor, Commission Academy instructor, that you'll see within the training videos in Commission Academy, and here on the channel and on the Commission Academy blog too. And we kind of hit it off straight away, and he came up with this idea. He wants to start the best free affiliate marketing course online. I said, wow, that's a goal worth worth chasing after, worth going for. So since then, we've been building up Commission Academy. We've done all the training, tried to make the best training possible. We have the free Fast Start training, and we have the free advanced training too, and we have the blogs, the blog, and we have also the YouTube channel that we're getting rolling now. So yeah, our aim here really is to try and be as helpful as possible and try and make that journey to affiliate marketing success as straightforward and as simple as wide and as straight as possible. Flatten down those mountains, fill up those valleys to make your way straight. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. I'm still involved in a few different niches. Now I got married to my beautiful Thai wife who's holding the phone, and she started her own language learning website, and she's doing very well too. So it's very kind of, real sense of pride that she's been able to do this as well. Before, she was teaching English online, kind of not online, but one-on-one in coffee shops on Zoom with COVID and stuff. So now she's able to run her own website and be the proud, successful online entrepreneur herself. So that's a pretty cool achievement, and now maybe my sister might be getting in on the act as well. So you never know what's going to happen. But yeah, and I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars now with affiliate marketing, but I feel like honestly I'm not even getting started yet. I haven't even started. So like I say, you set a goal, you look up at the mountains there and you think, wow, wouldn't it be amazing? You set big amazing goals for yourself, 10x those goals, and then you go after them. So yeah, the best is yet to come in terms of me personally with running my affiliate marketing businesses, and in terms of, you know, running Commission Academy and kind of helping as many people as possible, you know, wave goodbye to their bosses, or kiss their job bosses goodbye. So the best is definitely yet to come. So definitely, if you haven't yet, definitely subscribe to the channel. And you know, if you've got any questions about affiliate marketing, about getting started, maybe you've never done anything like this before, or maybe, you know, you've already started but you kind of gave up on it, or whatever stage you're at, you know, if you're already seeing some level of success, let us know your comments, because I really, you know, I'm going to personally answer every single comment that you put on there, every single question that you have. And it's also good for Dale and I to kind of get ideas about what to do videos about, what can we add to the training, how can we make the training even better for you guys, you know, to kind of give you every possible chance of success. So yeah, I would say kind of that I've made a few good decisions in my life. The best decision I ever made was committing my life to Christ. The second best decision I ever made was marrying my beautiful wife, Ben Joanne. And the third best decision I've ever made is starting an affiliate marketing business. It's completely changed my life. I was living in a small village in the north of England at my mum's house, and now I'm living in a beautiful condo in Thailand. And now, you know, we're traveling for a couple of weeks. The rain's starting to pour. But, you know, still getting those daily commissions, still waking up to those notifications. You know, my business is still rolling, it's still going. You know, just the freedom, the flexibility, the time and location freedom that it gives you, definitely worth it. And yeah, it's, as we're always very honest with you at Commission Academy, it takes work up front, you need to work hard, but put in that work up front, and it is definitely worth it. So yeah, if you're kind of sitting on the fence, not sure whether you should start affiliate marketing or not, I would say go for it. You know, set a schedule. Even if you can only do a couple of hours a week, you know, you're working full time like I was, just do it. You know, you'll get there step by step. It might take a year, but by the end of that year, just think where you could be. Imagine what your life would look like this time next year if you made that decision to start today. So yeah, that's just a little bit about my story, about how I got started, and about kind of where we're going next, really. So thank you for watching this video. Thanks for taking an interest. And as I say, if you have any questions at all about me, or about Commission Academy, or about getting started with affiliate marketing, definitely let us know in the comments below, and we'll get back to you personally. All right, from beautiful Thailand, I don't know if you can see those beautiful mountains. We're heading over to Koh Phangan today, to the island. So here from the south of Thailand, bye for now.